For centuries, the Ark of the Covenant, the most sacred object in biblical history, was believed to be lost long ago. But what if it was never lost at all? What if the US government found it and kept it a secret? Declassified CIA documents reveal a truth that's more shocking than fiction. This is the story that they never wanted you to hear. What's going on, guys? It's Nick Kiswani back for another video. Thank you guys so much for coming back to the channel today. Before we get into today's video, if you guys like Christian content, please give this video a like, subscribe to my channel down below if you are new, and turn on my post notifications so you never miss a new video. Without further ado, let's get into it. Recent declassified CIA documents reveal that the Ark of the Covenant was found in Ethiopia through a classified Black Ops initiative known as Project Sunstreak. In this Cold War era program, US intelligence agencies employed individuals that they believed to have psychic capabilities, also known as remote viewing, where operatives were trained to astral project out of their body for the purpose of spying on different people, objects, and events. These were not just fringe experiments, these were sanctioned by the Defense Intelligence Agency and involved serious attempts to locate hidden threats and ancient relics. One of the relics was the Ark of the Covenant, and from the testimony of these remote viewers, the Ark wasn't just discovered, it was described in precise detail, perfectly matching the biblical specifications, as well as confirming its current location, information that links with the centuries-old Ethiopian tradition. But before we dive into these CIA documents, we need to understand how the Ark disappeared in the first place. According to the Bible, the Ark was created around 1445 BC, during the Israelites' exodus from Egypt. Moses placed inside it the two tablets of the Ten Commandments, given to him by God on Mount Sinai. Covered with gold and adorned with angels, the Ark was the holiest object in all of Israel, carried into battle, housed in the tabernacle, and ultimately placed inside of Solomon's temple in Jerusalem. But then, it vanished. The timeline now becomes murky towards the end of Solomon's reign. He turned to foreign gods, being influenced by many of his wives, especially the daughter of Pharaoh. After his death, civil war splits the kingdom. Some believe that the Ark was hidden by King Hezekiah to protect it from invasion. Others cite the Babylonian conquest and suggest that it was hidden by prophet Jeremiah himself. The Babylonian records from 587 BC, the time that Jerusalem was destroyed, make no record of the Ark among their loot. It was never returned to the Persian kings who allowed the Jews to build their temple, and when Rome captured Jerusalem centuries later, the Ark was nowhere to be found, not even depicted on the Arch of Titus in Rome, which shows other temple treasures being carried away. It had vanished, or so they thought, until a very curious story started to circulate outside of Jerusalem. The Kebra Nagast, or the Glory of the Kings, is an ancient Ethiopian manuscript that records the biblical account of the Queen of Sheba coming to Solomon in Jerusalem, and it documents that she bore him a son named Menelik. When Menelik reached adulthood, he traveled to meet his father, and when he returned to Ethiopia, Solomon had sent him with a retinue of priests and nobles. Without Solomon realizing, these men took the real Ark and left behind a replica. When Menelik had discovered this, it was already too late to return it, and he believed that God had willed the Ark to come to Ethiopia. Since that time, Ethiopians have claimed that the Ark remains in a church in Aksum, hidden in a sacred chapel guarded by one chosen monk who is permitted to see it. This account that was dismissed by skeptics for years has been supported by notable researchers like Graham Hancock and the Sign and the Seal, who traced the Ark's journey from Egypt, Sudan, and finally Ethiopia. Then, within the shadows of American intelligence came the confirmation. Project Stargate was one of the several governmental programs under the broader Stargate Initiative, which was designed to harness paranormal abilities for national security. While practices like astral projection and psychic divination are clearly forbidden in the Bible, that's not going to stop the CIA from wanting to hunt down supernatural artifacts. During one particular session, a psychic operative was tasked with locating a mysterious ancient object. The transcript clearly identifies the Ark, stating that this object was fashioned with wood, gold, and silver, also noting that it was decorated by seraphim. It reads, "Target is a container. This container has another container inside of it. The target is fashioned of wood, gold, and silver. The target is similar in shape to a coffin and is decorated with seraphim." The description continues, "The purpose of the target is to bring a people together. It has something to do with ceremony, memory, homage, the resurrection. There is an aspect of spirituality, information, lessons, and historical knowledge far beyond what we know now." The viewer describes it being hidden, underground, dark, and wet, and notes that the location was somewhere in the Middle East, based on the mosques and Arabic language seen in the vision. Now here's where it all ties in. Experts that analyzed this remote viewing session concluded definitively that this was in Ethiopia. The CIA-backed psychic session didn't just describe the Ark. It described the very place Ethiopia has claimed has been its home for centuries. The operative added that the container is protected by entities and that individuals attempting to pry or strike the container are destroyed by the container's protectors through a power unknown to us. This eerily matches the Ethiopian beliefs that angels are still protecting the Ark and that only the chosen priest can survive in its presence. When we line up the biblical history, the Ethiopian Royal Chronicles, the testimony of the modern researchers, and now the declassified CIA documents, the evidence converges into a single conclusion. The Ark of the Covenant is in Ethiopia, and the US government has known this for decades. If you guys made it all the way till the end of the video, I want you to comment down below, they found the Ark. If you guys would like to financially sow into this ministry, I have an offering link that's in the description, and I have merch you can buy, which is also linked in the description. If you guys want to watch my last video, you can simply click up here, and if you guys want to subscribe to the channel, you can simply click up here. I'll see you guys very soon for another video. I love you guys so much, and may God bless all of you. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ, take care, and peace out.